everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Mayor Tyler Moore Show here on the Kokomo Post, partnered with Walls Furniture and Mattress here in Kokomo. My name is Drew. This is MTM. Mr. Mayor, how are you today?
I'm great. The sun is shining.
Oh, it is. It's
I know.
so
It's
good.
beautiful. It's teasing us. It's a spring tease day.
We started talking, just the sun brings out conversation is what I'm learning. And like we started talking a lot about summer barbecues.
Oh, sure.
Or certain things that we're wanting to do this summer. And like, I don't know, I got chorizo tacos from El Borrego downtown.
Nice.
Goodness gracious. If you've never had those, you have to. They're so good. And I actually bought some like raw chorizo from them. And it made me want to like start grilling.
I know.
Just the sun, a little bit of warmth and some sun puts me in a mood. So we got something special. First time for this episode. You may hear her chime in every now and then.
Excellent.
During the show. We've made it official. Erin is producer for the MTM, and she's on camera. She's got her own mic now.
Yeah.
Erin, say hello to the MTM
Hey.
show audience.
Hey, how are you, audience? This is
They can't talk
where
back.
I usually get to
Yeah.
see.
The brains behind the brawn.
This is great. Yeah. So now, like, instead of you
see it.
sending up smoke signals, you know, trying to like tell me like, oh, ask this, or I got the answer
Writing
for that.
something on the
You can
big
just do.
whiteboard.
Oh yeah, remember we had that big blank check,
The
and
blank
she used to do the notes. We've come a long way here on the MTM show, and I love to see it. So welcome to the show. This will be great because you can chime in and be a part of the show now.
Hey, thanks. I love it.
Perfect.
Yeah, sweet, awesome. So let's get into it as we always do. What's going on in City Hall this week? Anything fun?
Potholes.
A lot of potholes.
I know
You said it first.
We were off last week, but no, with the sun shining and the dry weather and the forecast for at least the next 4 days or so, we are all hands on deck. We've got 4 to 6 crews out. Even talk of some overtime to get those pesky things filled. We appreciate folks' patience as we get to them, but appreciate even more being the eyes on the street to identify those, to find some of the troubled areas. And I think I said this last time too. Okay, if your trash truck street department, you know, if they're out on the streets anyhow, why aren't they locating them? Well, I mean, they're not always checking, and if it's trash trucks, obviously they're focusing on totes and trash and such. And so, but no, I mean, we appreciate folks letting us know, and we've got 4 different ways that they can let us know. Obviously, we've reopened the Pothole Hotline at 456-7454. The illustrious Tom Tolan is the voice on the message.
I love that. We need to find that.
And of course, they can go to the website and report a nuisance, or any of the posts on either Facebook or Twitter. They can comment with a location, either a specific address, landmark, intersection, where a troubled area may be, and we'll get on it.
Yeah, potholes, they're not great. And it's if this time of year where it's like warmer during the day, like what is it now? It's 48, so it's only 50 degrees during the day. It'll probably get down to 20s again overnight. I mean, and all that does is there's some science involved to this, right?
Yep.
It's expanding and contrasting those roadways and the asphalt, and then, you know, a lot of use on those roads. It ends up equaling potholes.
Right. Yeah. So and there are the people probably travel areas that have already been patched and thought, what the heck? You know, they are popping back up again. Well, it's like you said. I mean, water's going to find its way down. And as
Water
much as
finds a
we
way.
had after the first little run at pothole correction or addressing, water worked down and kind of moved a lot of that stuff. And as we were still plowing after one of the events, it'll catch some of that. So. Again, appreciate folks' patience as we get out and get back on them.
Give me a percentage. What percentage of your job lately has been literally pothole management? Like, how much of the city hall is just all hands on deck pothole attack right now?
Well, fortunately, I mean, City Hall, not so much of a street department. I would say easily maybe...
I don't know what that noise was. That was something, though. I like that.
Maybe 40 to 45% have
Wow.
been answering, but I mean they're still getting trashed. They're still maintaining some troubled areas, on streets. Traffic departments out getting signs and stuff where they need to be if there's areas of detour and other work. But we're
This is why little kids dream to become mayor of Kokomo, is they know they can fix the pothole problem.
That's right.
This is it. This is why people do it. You were sitting at home when you were 6 years old, and you're like, one day,
yep, I'm going
to fix those potholes.
Ride my bike that first nice day in spring, before they kind of hit one of those bad boys. I said, you know what?
There's got to be a better way.
I would love to be mayor someday, so I can help address potholes.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I mean, so they're going to exist, but like the mayor said, please get a hold of the city. There's multiple ways of doing it. To report those potholes, because the city's not going to have a pothole Batman running around, trying to find all the potholes. And we do have a Batman.
Corey. That's true. I didn't think about hiring
Corey. Covers a lot of street. Maybe he would be.
He would be good.
Interesting. Aaron, you ever hit a pothole in your car?
I have.
Yeah.
I for sure have. Yep.
It's not fun, huh?
Phillips was rough for a while. Great respect.
Phillips was rough. Yeah.
Phillips was rough. I thought maybe we'd lose part of the car in a sequel, but. We survived.
Yeah, we did.
Here's my question. Did you, when you ran for mayor, did you anticipate how much of your time you would spend talking about potholes and curbs?
This is what I'm talking about. She has a mic now.
Yeah.
She can ask these questions.
So
I like it.
being a city resident and being through those and having the past relationship that I had with Joe Ewing, who was previous street commissioner, and obviously Clinton, I had a pretty good idea how crazy
people
busy
are.
the phone lines were.
Oh, yeah, the phone lines.
No, people aren't crazy. they get frustrated. Well, like you said, a lot of times if you're driving and after a rain event, it looks like a puddle.
Yeah.
And so
turns into be a pool.
And then it jars you, and fillings are getting loosened, and kids are getting tossed around the back seats and such. I get it. And you mentioned car damage. Now, if there's something substantial, to a person's vehicle and such, and they would feel it does end up warranting major damage, folks are able to file a tort claim with the city. Now that gets turned into the insurance provider, and the insurance provider, just like any other claim, makes the decision yay or nay as to whether it gets awarded or reimbursed and such. That opportunity is on the website as well.
So basically hit those potholes as hard as you possibly can, and maybe you get a new car out. Right? That'd be kind of cool.
My gosh! Don't say that.
No.
Oh, this is a con for me for her having a mic. When I'm being mean or something like that, she's gonna tell me to stop.
She's gonna chime in.
Yeah. No. Here's
can I mute
my
your
question.
mic? Can I? Oh.
You can. But here's my question, and I've always wanted to know this: if you drive over the yellow lines after they paint them, and it gets all over your car, can I file a tort claim then? Ooh. I've always wondered. I'm terrified of the fresh paint.
That's something that keeps you up at night?
Because after they paint, usually they've got a guy on that fancy little trail that's dropping the cones. If the cones are out, more than likely not, because it is marked. But if they haven't thrown a cone down or have collected them before then, there is a good chance that you might be able to.
Noted.
But sleep well.
So
you'll be taken care of there.
But I have not heard too many claims being paid for paint on the car if
I just don't think it happens
the cones
very
are
often.
out. Well,
I just always wonder. I feel like there's got to be somebody driving around with yellow splashes all over their car.
Well, there's also they could be a dum-dum. They could be the dum-dum in that situation where there were signs, there were cones and things like that, and now you just got a fresh new racing stripe, on your car. So congratulations.
Yeah, and maybe folks want the splatter paint effect on the cars,
like graffiti
Oh my
cars.
gosh, I'll just drive over this, and the city will pay for my splatter paint job.
Love that. Yeah, so potholes are happening. You know how to get a hold of the city, report those potholes, do this as a community together, and those will be taken care of as best as possible. Next up, I want to talk about the Kokomo Bobcats are back. So they had their first preseason game last week, and that was really exciting. My family went, and it was just a classic good game.
Good.
We were down at first. We came back big, and we were up by, I think, 17 at some point. The other team came back, and then we came back last minute to tie it to overtime, and we won in overtime. Sweet. It was a great game. You could not have asked better.
Way to get everybody excited for the season.
Exactly. But, so tell me, the city loves the Kokomo Bobcats. They had a great season, first season last year. So tell me, how excited is City Hall, I guess, for the Bobcats?
Oh, very excited. I've already had lunch with Coach, and I know he's coming in a little later for the Bobcats.
Spoiler alert. It's true, yeah. No, you're good.
But no, I mean, he's assured me that I need to go ahead and plan for the celebratory parade because the Bobcats are winning the championship this year.
Yeah,
So,
I tell you what, man.
He's pretty convincing, so I'm going to list the coach.
I think we're going to be really good this year. Like you said, so we are going to be doing the Kokomo Bobcast again this year, which is another show I'm hosting on a weekly basis with Coach Cliff, and then a player will be on that show, a different player each week. The first episode should be coming out soon.
Awesome.
I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah, I mean, I've heard a little bit of like the rumblings, the rumors of training camp, and like I heard they were really, really strict about who made the cut this year. You can only have 12 players. I think they were up to like 26 at training camp at one point.
Yeah.
So a lot of people got cut, and then some of the people that, I mean, this isn't like breaking news. Some of the people that were on the team last year didn't make the team this year.
Right.
And
I mean, that
really
says a
only
lot for
shows
the program.
me. That really shows me these new guys must be really good. Because, I mean, if you're coming in from last year and you've got all this clout from being on the team before, but then you don't make the cut, that must mean these new kids
should have
they're
it.
good. So I'm looking forward to it.
But again,
they looked the preseason game. They looked good. It was obviously some preseason stuff that happened. I'll talk to Cliff about that in more lengthy terms. But make sure to watch the Kokomo Bobcast. We'd love for you guys to watch that show too. That'll be posted on the Kokomo Post.
And really excited at the partnership that we've got with Kokomo Center or Kokomo School Corporation and their use of Memorial Gym. We partnered with them like we did last year to make it available for the Bobcats. And so we appreciate Dr. Sargent, Mike Wade, and the folks that make it available and
it's
their home court.
It is unlike any other atmosphere in the TBL. Like, people love coming to Kokomo to play in the TBL for that gym experience. They've got the drum line going on. I mean,
I was just going to say,
it's nuts, the stuff we can pull off.
Is awesome.
And if you guys ever watched maybe some of the clips from other gyms the Bobcats played in last year, they're awful.
Yeah.
Like, it's like the middle school gym somewhere or some rec center, which, no disrespect to the rec centers and the middle school gyms, I'm sure they're great, but they're no memorial gym, you know, and like basketball just matters differently in that gym when you're in there. So it's really cool. I'm looking forward to it. The first, I think, 6 or 7 games are away games, and then they're home for a big stretch at the end of March. So we'll try to keep you guys up to date with scores and things like that, to keep you guys up to date with the Bobcats and all things that's going on. But I don't know, I'm really excited about it because then Jackrabbits are probably going to be starting way quicker than we realized too, with summer coming up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I'm really excited about sports in Kokomo. There's going to be some really cool stuff going on, and Kokomo Post is going to keep you guys informed with that, and maybe a cool surprise announcement coming sometime soon from the Kokomo Post when it comes to sports. So we're pretty excited about it. Let's talk a little bit more about just keeping that competition conversation going on. We've also started something else here at the Kokomo Post, and I wanted to bring it up. We're bringing back Throwdowns, which are Throwdowns are where basically it's our version of like trying to find who's the best in Kokomo when it comes to specific things. And the first one we're doing is the Kokomo Post Pizza Throwdown is what we're doing it.
Okay.
So we put out a post on Facebook and asked people, hey, nominate your favorite pizza spot, because how we do our Throwdowns is very March Madness style. It's kind of nuts.
Perfect.
So you comment your favorite pizza spot, and we did today. The bracket is finished. We tallied up all the votes and then seeded a bracket depending on how many votes each pizza spot got.
Cool. Is that already up? I hadn't seen it yet.
It's coming up. Okay. The bracket isn't live when the time of recording this, but it will be very soon. We're finishing up like the design of it and everything.
March
like
1st
that.
isn't until tomorrow. It's part of March Madness.
Well, I mean, that's the cool thing too. Like, we're doing pizza this month. I want to do like tacos next month. I want to do burgers, and I want to do like a different category every month and have like a fun throwdown. Try to figure out what Kokomo really thinks the best of the best is here in Kokomo. So, I mean,
I can't wait for the fair food bracket.
Oh, that's a great idea. That wasn't on our list. Yes. Yeah, that should happen for sure. Oh, yeah, because we did some fun fair food stuff last year.
Gosh,
we brought stuff on the MTM.
Oh, my gosh,
I forgot.
Yes.
We brought some stuff on the MTM show for you to try. So we're excited. So, I mean, I don't want to give anything away because I want the bracket to be a big reveal. But, like, you don't have to say your favorite. But let's talk about your favorite styles of pizza. So, and there are different styles of pizza. There's that classic Hoosier pizza, which comes in squares or rectangles, depending where you're at. It's usually a really thin crust, almost cracker-like, someone could say. And then you have like your classic New York style. It's a larger slice. You fold it, and if you don't fold it, you're doing it wrong. A thinner style pizza as well. Or then you've got like your Detroit style pizza, which is like a thicker pizza, not necessarily a Chicago deep dish style, but close to it. So there's a bunch of different styles. Pizza Co. in Kokomo is like that Neapolitan style of pizza that cooks, I think, like in 60 seconds or something like that. Crazy fast, amazing hot ovens. What style of pizza? Like, it's a Friday night in the Morehouse. What style of pizza? I don't want you to have to say like your favorite, because I understand you can get in trouble for that. But like, what style is the Morehouse going towards? Or if you want to say your favorite.
Well, I mean, there's just as there's different personalities in the family, there's different likes in pizza. And
this is proving more. We need to have the first lady on a podcast.
Absolutely.
At some point too. Yeah.
But for me, it depends on what I'm in the mood for, but I'm all about the toppings. Okay. So I like the like you said, the Hoosier style cut in squares.
The Supremes.
It's thin to where you can really enjoy the toppings, doesn't get lost in the crust.
Yeah.
However, when I'm really hungry, I love a Chicago style, because as deep as those things are, I mean, it's jam. The toppings are layered inside that.
Yes,
I mean,
it's more of a casserole than a pizza. Yeah, it's a pizza casserole.
Yeah,
I wish they really wouldn't even call deep dish pizza. I wish they didn't, because
it's a casserole.
It's a pizza casserole, or
it's a pizza pie.
Pie. So I mean, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, because really, that is the fascinating thing about pizza, which is why I think so many people love it. There's so many different types of
pick. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Aaron, I think obviously yours is that New York style, because you're born and raised in New York. So actually, let's do this, because it's obvious what your answer is. Yeah, Describe what a good...
I may have mentioned that I am from New York. I've mentioned that once or twice, and that New York style pizza is the
Okay, so then
pizza.
Describe a perfect slice of pizza. What is a perfect... Because I think like Papa John's says they have something New York style right now, which I haven't tried it. Who knows? I don't know if it is. What makes good pizza to you?
To me, it's thin crust. It's a bigger piece. It folds, but the sauce is not super sweet. The sauce goes all the way to the edge.
It's like a bite
to the edge.
And there's more sauce than traditional like Hoosier pizza. So that's like way saucier, way less sweet, foldable, and then like I want a little bit of pizza grease to come out like in
drip down the hand,
so the cheese
bite into it.
What's your go-to topping? Let's talk that then.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm a fan just of a regular cheese, or like I'm a white pizza fan too. Like,
you ever had white pizza?
Like that was like in my high school. Like you guys had like square pizza. We had square like white pizza.
Square white.
Like
really?
That was like what we grew up eating. Yeah. Like we had regular square pizza too, but then on every other Friday, we'd have square white pizza.
No way.
It's amazing.
Yeah, like I thought everybody had that.
I mean, I love
that
cafeteria
would be really funny.
pizza, but
they
had
cafeteria, like we called
the
it garlic
rectangle
pizza. Cafeteria, like garlic pizza. Oh man, ooh.
Yeah,
really?
I love seeing like articles where they say what school lunches look like in different countries. I think that'd be fascinating. What school lunches look like in different states. Because America is so broad when it comes to like food culture and things like that. That'd be really interesting to see what I had.
Well, there's your August food bracket.
Got it.
Back to school.
Back to school food bracket.
Kokomo Post cafeteria throwdown.
Cafeteria throwdown.
No, it should be fun.
That'd be good.
Last time we did this, and this is what's gotten me really excited about. The last time we did a throwdown, honestly, the Kokomo Post was a hobby. It wasn't even like a business yet. We had 3,000 followers on Facebook. Now we have 43,000 followers on Facebook. Thank you for that, by the way, everybody watching. Now, and it was nuts too. The throwdown we did years and years ago, I couldn't go anywhere without the city talking about pizza. Sure. It was all over the place. I talked to multiple pizzerias that week, and they were just telling me this is the largest sales week we've ever had. The City of First was all about pizza on that day. So we're hoping this style, now with 43,000 followers on Facebook, it's going to be nuts, and I'm already hearing rumblings from some pizzerias. They want to offer discounts, or like they're going to go crazy if you show that you voted for them on the throwdown. Like, it's going to be nuts.
There you go.
I'm excited. So, but like, what else do you think we should do? So we're going to do tacos. I think we should do a Lord John taco specific throwdown.
Lord John taco specific.
Like, who's got the best Lord John tacos?
Lord John's style. You
Lord
can't
John's style.
say Lord John's tacos.
Without
That's
getting
like
sued.
somebody's going to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
with
the
a
handlebar.
lawyer.
Yeah. But
Well,
like,
are there
what
enough to fill them
Kokomo
back up?
foods do you think people care about, or categories of food to where Throwdowns would make sense? I think Lord John tacos make sense. I mean, the fountain
Cokes.
who has the best fountain Coke in Kokomo, I think
Tenderloins.
makes sense. Tenderloins for sure makes sense. We're going to do that. That was on our list.
Oh, and corn dogs. If
You're a corn dog
If you
guy.
do a corn dog challenge, I'll
That's
be
really
all over
interesting.
that.
I don't buy corn dogs at places.
Really?
Yeah, who has the best corn dog in Kokomo? Like Cone Palace has one consistently. I know that. Who else has a corn
but that's
dog?
true. There aren't too many. Because I just look forward to the fair.
You just love corn
But
dogs.
I
yeah.
just love corn dogs.
Yeah. No
Who
mustard
has a
though,
good
right?
one?
Or
I think Choo Choo's has a good corn
do
dog.
you not like mustard? What did we learn?
Yeah.
Oh, what didn't you like? Brought up
Watermelon.
a bad watermelon. Watermelon and mustard. Remember we tried that
That's
together.
true. And that was I thought I was gonna.
Yeah.
It was gonna be rough, but actually
weirdly worked.
The mustard, took the watermelon sting out of it.
Yeah.
Because I had
I mean, Fountain Coke, Tenderloin, tacos, burgers. Like, who has the best burger in Kokomo? There's a lot of different options. We're really excited about it, though.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else. Kokomo wise, I mean, you could do ice cream sundae or.
Actually, that'd be a good one for July. Just like the best ice cream.
I vote chicken and noodles. I feel like that's a real Hoosier
staple
thing.
Yeah.
That's something, I don't know. Who serves that at restaurant locally, though? I guess that's not
I feel like
something I'm ordering.
there's a lot of them.
There's probably
Is there?
a few.
Yeah. Pizza makes sense to start off, though. Everybody loves pizza, and there's already giant debates happening on the little that we've posted about it. People are getting pretty angry. It's fun to watch it from our end. We're like, yes, fight,
Come on,
debate,
yeah,
it's a throwdown, make it happen. No, we're looking forward to it.
Cool.
So yeah, we'll do more of those coming up, and I don't know, maybe we'll hop around to some pizza places with the mayor on some Facebook Lives, and we'll do some tries together. That'd be fun. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Actually, I'm going to say it. Because this comes out when? This episode, at best, tomorrow, right? We kind of had a shocker for the number 1 seed. And here's a rule, too. People were questioning it. So we are the Kokomo Post. That is correct. But we cover all things happening in Kokomo and the surrounding areas. Greentown is technically a surrounding area of Kokomo, right? So it's still in Howard County.
Could be considered the greater Kokomo area.
Sure, absolutely. Thank you. We thought so, too. The number 1 seed for the Kokomo Post Pizza Throwdown of 2022 is Circle Pizza in
Really?
Greentown. They got the most votes.
Wow.
And
Well, there you
Mr.
go.
Mayor, it wasn't even close.
Wow.
Like, I think they had close to 40 more votes than second place or something like that.
Interesting.
It was
Well, there you
nuts.
go.
So Circle Pizza, congratulations. You are the number 1 seed.
So you've got folks saying, no, it's not Kokomo. They can't be.
Well,
they
not a
don't
lot.
qualify."
We didn't have a lot of those. But at the same time, like, we heard from Circle Pizza, Pam, who one of our staff lives in Greentown, so she was like knows the owners because of course you do.
Yeah.
And she said like they've been having tons of people from Kokomo drive out already.
I bet.
To be able to try
I bet.
pizza, Circle Pizza. So it's gonna be fun. We're
Perfect.
looking forward to it. Gonna be a good time. All right, so we had kind of an issue with this week's episode. We only have one question for the Ask the Mayor segment. Wow. I don't know what you guys are doing. Or maybe we're good.
Yeah.
We know what's going on in the city.
Sure.
So, I don't know.
Great.
And honestly, it is pothole season, so I was surprised we didn't have any more questions, but we didn't. So, but the one question in the Lexi's Drink Barn Ask the Mayor segment, shout out to Lexi's Drink Farm.
Drink Farm.
Drink Barn for being the partner for this segment. We really appreciate it. We might have a new partner for a different segment coming up soon too that I'm really excited about. Cool. But if you guys love Fountain Cokes, make sure to go to Lexi's, check them out. They also have some really good food options, including some panini sandwiches that they're making, and I hear they're making some new paninis for the summer times and warmer weather. So I'm excited about that. But this question is from Christopher on Facebook. Would the city ever consider hiring a person with a cat? I'm guessing like the tool, the industrial equipment tool
Yeah.
to dredge the creek. So because I don't think a cat, like a normal cat, would dredge a. I don't know. They do this a lot, so maybe that is. I don't know. To dredge the creek from the east side through downtown to the dam in Foster Park. There are just a few shallow spots where kayakers and canoes get hung up that need dredged. One lady hurt her ankle last year when she had to walk her kayak around the shallow spots. The bridges on Washington, Maine, and Union are high enough that a cat can be driven under them. Christopher on Facebook.
Okay. A lot of that has to do with water levels. I mean, so the shallow areas, are more challenging or an issue when the water levels are low. But either fortunately or unfortunately, the waterways are governed by the Department of Natural Resources, and any adjustments to those waterways would have to be approved by the Army Corps of Engineers. So if any dredging, if anything needs to be done, it can be considered as changing the natural water course or natural course of the water itself. And so municipalities can't just go in and randomly do things without the approval of the state and basically federal government.
Sure. That's always surprised me, the amount of kayakers. He mentioned a few of them get caught, or canoers that happen. That happens a lot in the warmer.
Yeah.
Didn't you say you love that?
Oh, yeah. And we actually we went with the Guardians of the Wildcat and went on a canoe trip down the Wildcat last year. And on a number of occasions had to get out and walk our canoes across. But it was a beautiful trip down through there. But, yeah, I get that there's areas that would be hard to navigate. But, if they were out on it now, with the water as high as it is, it wouldn't be an issue. But I mean, areas that either for flood mitigation or for natural use of that, it would have to be approved.
Yeah. Okay. So there you go, Christopher. Thanks for asking that question. And if you have a question for the mayor, make sure to leave a comment on this video, as well as on Mondays when we film this show. We put out something on our Facebook page asking and reminding you guys to ask some questions for the Ask the Mayor segment, because this guy wants to answer your questions.
Absolutely.
And honestly, if you're all clear, or maybe you don't have any questions about Kokomo, just make one up to make him feel better.
Yeah.
Because he just wants to answer questions.
Favorite pizza, favorite
anything. Yeah, it doesn't have to be like crazy city related. What's your favorite corn dog, Mr. Mayor?
Hey, with the new Batman movie coming out, what's your thoughts?
What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, I can't wait.
It's going to be interesting.
It's going to be dark.
Very dark. And it's kind of like Batman is similar to Spider-Man, which we still haven't seen the new Spider-Man. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a fun one, too.
We're really embarrassed. But there's been so many different Spider-Mans now. Now there's been so many Batmans. It's really interesting.
It is, and I get that it's different adaptations and such, and they, each one tries to be closer to, the true comic story and such. But over in Marvel, I mean, they can.
There's no rules.
Say, different universe.
There's no rules. I'm really excited about the new Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange, I mean,
that trailer. I was more confused and excited than I think I've ever been about anything.
Because did you watch the What If episodes on Disney Plus?
I need to watch all of those.
So because there's a certain aspect of that would help you understand what's going to be happening or what you've previewed in the trailer.
No, I'm excited about that. So make sure to leave those comments or those questions in the comments below to this video. We'd really appreciate that. But thank you for coming, Mr. Mayor. Do you have a dad joke for us this week?
I do have a dad joke. You know what?
She's excited.
You know what a cow orders when he pulls through Lexi's drink farm or drink barn?
I don't. What does a cow order at Lexi's drink barn?
A smoothie.
Wah, 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 wah. Are you laughing back there? You're laughing.
Sure was.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
Those dad jokes are really.
Y'all.
Those are for Aaron.
Joke.
Yeah. So thank you for watching this episode of the Mayor Tyler Moore Show here on the Kokomo Post, partnered with Walls Furniture and Mattress here in Kokomo. Like I said, if you have any questions for the mayor, please leave them in the comments below. We'd love to get those answered for you. And just thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
All right. See you, Kokomo.